So Matt, a valuable point away at Rotherham. What are your thoughts on the game?
Hard fought, rode our luck at times. When we didn't ride our luck, then skill moments from defensive players, including our goalkeeper, got us a point this afternoon. We started the game so well, I was so pleased after 10 or 15 minutes, and all of a sudden the home side got up a head of steam and we just couldn't quite hold on to anything for long enough to dilute that in any way. Mainly the ball, probably we gave away too many free kicks or set piece moments against us as the afternoon went on. We actually probably had the best chance of the second half in Macca's chance, but we rarely threatened their goal. Certainly didn't threaten it often enough, but there's a foundation there to build on. I think any Bristol Rovers supporter would agree with that, especially on the back of last season. We've come an awful long way in a defensive capacity, and that's not just our backline and goalkeeper, that's the whole group. So credit to them. 4 points after 2 games that I probably took, but I do know that we will have to be better as the season goes on in terms of our ball use.
Pre-match, you challenged your side to stick with their principles against a difficult Rotherham team that will go more direct. How did you feel they dealt with that challenge today?
It was a challenge, and I don't think there'll be many better teams in the league than Rotherham, especially at their home place. So we have to understand that and put it into context. Like I said, I thought we started the game so well. We got hold of the ball, we got it into space, and we moved our way up the pitch. We didn't create enough, but we started the game really well. And then it just went away from us, and once something goes away from you in life, let alone in football, it's so difficult to wrestle it back. But they're an extreme version and a powerful unit, and they overpowered certain areas of the pitch for us today. So I'm so pleased we kind of survived.
You mentioned the clean sheet, that's now 2 in the league. Were there some heart in mouth moments for you, or were you pretty happy?
Some. I've not got enough fingers on my hands to count them. It's a strange position at the touchline as a manager, as it must be for a supporter or any member of staff. It's out of your control, but we defended our box and goal admirably, and we've got a good goalkeeper to back us up when needed. We're going to have to find a way to attack and create and use the ball better. But like I say, we probably learnt a little bit, and there was that naivety on show, I think, at certain times in the game today. Some of the young players haven't played under that much pressure previously, and their games just wilted slightly in certain ways, but their will never changed, and the will and intent, led by Willow and Taylor Moore at the back and Clinton, and the goalkeeper was excellent.
I'm guessing a lot of the time it's as much about intent that it is attributes, and there's plenty of that on show today.
Yes, but I think we're getting to the point now where the intent is our fundamental. Our work rate is our fundamental. That's a non-negotiable. That is an absolute requirement for a Bristol Rovers player. Now can we start to look at add skill sets? We showed a defensive skill set to a certain extent today. Can we start to show a in possession, attacking one? Because that would have been a slightly different game if we'd have used the ball better than we did today. But that's credit to the opposition. I have to say that. Look, whatever they are fantastic at what they do. But I don't think we'll face as an extreme version as that this season. And there's not many teams who will come here and absorb that amount of pressure and ride the luck or make saves or blocks and get something out of the game. So that's a big plus from where we've been previously. But now we've got to build on what we've got.
And of course it's a team effort, but we can't do this without mentioning Josh Griffith's saves. How impressive was he today and important to you? Important. That's why we've recruited him. That's why he's here. He's here to play well and perform well. But yeah, like I say, we found a way to survive, and the surviving is keeping a clean sheet. And we did that throughout, and I think our fans could appreciate that. You saw them at the end, and I think the players appreciate the fans. There's something growing at this football club, nowhere near there yet, but there's something to like about each other at the moment. And now it's my job to keep adding more and more layers to it, which will come in time. But like I say, in terms of where Rotherham will end up this season, that's a valuable point. And one final one from me. Ruel's first start and also Chris's first appearance off the bench. What did you make of it?
Yeah, look, I made a mistake. I should have brought Ruel off at half-time. We were so in the moment of sorting other bits and pieces out. I didn't really talk to him enough, but he just had one run in the second half, and I knew I should probably have just brought him off at half-time. Because we were going to build his minutes up, but nice to see him on the pitch and on the move. Look, he's only going to get better. Him and Chris, haven't had a pre-season, so great to get him on the pitch. It's such a shame they've missed that training block and the time with the team, but they made us better. I thought Chrissy led the line really well, and now we don't have to just all go towards a promise and put too much pressure on certain players in our front line. So now we've got some options, and it's going to be competition for places.